Welcome to Solving Equations, Part 1, The Basics. This video teaches the basics of solving equations. Remember that you're trying to find the value of the variable that makes the equation true. There are three properties to remember when you're solving equations. The first one is, what's done to one side of the equation must be done to the other side. So keep the equation balanced. The second one is that the goal is to get the variable or letter on one side of the equation and the constant or numbers on the other side. And number three, use inverse or opposite operations to simplify the equation. Let's look at this example. We have 5n plus 4 equals 2n plus 13. We want to get the n's by themselves on one side of the equation. So to do that, we could subtract 2n, and that way it'll be removed from the right side of the equal sign. So to do that, we'll subtract 2n, but we'll do it on both sides of the equal sign. So on the left side, we have 5n plus 4, and we'll subtract 2n. And on the right side, we have 2n plus 13, and we'll subtract 2n. So by subtracting 2n from both sides, we're keeping our equation balanced. The inverse operation we're using is that we have a positive 2n here on the right side that we want to get rid of. So we're doing that by reversing the operation. So positive 2n minus 2n gives us 0 n's on the right side of the equal sign. So now let's look at what we have. We'll simplify both sides of the equal sign. On the left, we have 5n plus 4, take away 2n. So if we subtract 2n from the 5n, we're left with 3n, and we still have 4 on the left side, equals, now on the right side, the 2n subtract 2n leaves us with 0 n's, but we still have a positive 13 on the right side. So now when we look at this equation, we see that we have 3n plus 4 on the left and 13 on the right. Now, remember the second property is to get the variable or letter on one side and the numbers on the other side. So I want to get rid of this plus 4 that's here, and I can do that by subtracting 4 from both sides of the equal sign. So on the left, I have 3n plus 4, and I'm going to subtract 4. And on the right side, I have 13, and I'm going to subtract 4. So now when I simplify both sides, my left side now is equal to 3n. And my right side is equal to 9. 13 minus 4 gives us 9. So now I'm almost finished my equation. I have all the variables on the left, 3n, and I have numbers on the right, 9. I want to get the value of 1n. So I'm going to divide both sides by 3. So that's a little tricky to do on the keyboard screen here, but I would do it by writing a horizontal line. But if I do 3n divided by 3, equals 9 divided by 3. I'm doing the same thing on both sides. And the way that this is an inverse operation is that 3n means 3 times n. So the opposite of multiplying by 3 is to divide by 3. So I'm dividing both sides by 3. So on the left side now I have n, and on the right side I have 3. And I did not want that to capitalize. Let me just see if I can undo that. There, equals 3. So that is my final solution now. N equals 3.